P, what's up, bro?
T-Mac, man, you here to see me?
Yeah, I'm here to see you. Your agent told me you could use some advice.
Well, y'all clowning me or something?
Nah, nothing like that, man. I'm a fan. What you did in college was impressive.
Dang, man, that means a lot, man. Appreciate that.
When I saw what happened to you on draft night, I felt like I could relate.
Wait, how? You weren't booed in your draft night?
Nah, I didn't get booed, but there was plenty of hate. Coming out of high school like I did, a lot of people didn't respect that. I got a label put on me, just like you did, by sticking around for your junior year.
All right, so what'd you do to get past that?
And I needed to talk to someone who went through what I did, so I hit up Kobe.
Hey, wait. First off, I didn't even know y'all were that close.
We used to talk all the time. He was the other big name high school player, and he knew better than anyone what I was going through.
Wait, T-Mac, hold on. I literally grew up watching y'all ball together, so to hear you say that is mind-blowing, bruh. Could you tell me what kind of advice he gave you?
And we talked about all kinds of stuff, but the most important thing I got from him was his work ethic. That's what separates people at this level. It's not talent, it's not how many years you went to school, it's work.
And that's the only way to prove it, man. Work.
Yes, sir, you gotta produce.
100%.
You will. You got the right character for it. I can see it.
Man, that mean a lot coming from you, man. For real.
You got that spark about you. Keep working, MP.
Yes, sir.
You'll get where you want to go.
Yes, sir.
To the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions. The Nuggets will go for a different look here. Najee, he's checked in for Jokic. Brown comes in for Gordon. Green's checked in for Michael Porter. And it's Highland in for Caldwell Pope. And so in the game for the Lakers, they've got Kobe Bryant. Damian Jones is out there with Juan Toscano-Anderson. Then it's Lonnie Walker, and it's Reeves in at the three. The front office got a lot of blowback when they made MP their first-round pick. Most of the fans had their eyes set on Shep Owens.
I know it was a tough decision. As a GM, you don't want to alienate your fan base, but at the same time, you have to do what you think is best for the club in the long term.
Brown finds Murray. Rebound, the Lakers. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
They were lights out from beyond the arc, and they spaced the floor beautifully in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Pass to Highland. And here's Brown. Green in the post. Bryant with it. Lets it go from 14. And he drops that one in. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
Well, so far they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Something else they've done is really get after it defensively, specifically steals, and how they've done a good job tonight forcing turnover.
Really left him alone that time.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Here's Bryant, and the Lakers tack on two more.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Brown passes to Green. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Bryant with... Oh my! Throw it down!
Bryant able to elevate and levitate once he takes flight. Just enjoy the show, folks.
Pass to Najee. Outside Murray. 6 on the shot clock. Unloads. again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Green, the pass to Murray. From 18 feet away. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
Bryant. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Bryant's got 14.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Brown against Bryant. Pass to Highland. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Nuggets making a change here. Smith's checked in. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start.
And guys, over the last several years, Denver's been top 10 in offensive rating. Now, they played a slower pace, but made the most of their possessions.
Again, the Lakers score.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now a timeout called by Denver. Boy, this Denver team, great offensively over the last couple of seasons. How so?
Well, BA, they execute in the half courts. That's pretty simple. I mean, so difficult to do against NBA defenses. Now, normally they have multiple ball handlers on the floor, guys who can make quick decisions.
There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. Back to Najee. Stolen by Bryant. Pass to Reeves. Bryant with it. They double him with Brown. Now Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Denver foul.
As for the Lakers, you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, BA, he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
When you watch Kobe Bryant, you see he's got unlimited potential. Just the total package as a scorer. Whenever you talk about teams battling injuries, the Denver Nuggets really come to the top of the list. It's really prevented them, the injuries they've had to keep players from reaching their full potential.
Pass to Smith.
Los Angeles foul.
The Lakers making a switch here. Nunn's checked in.
That's his first personal foul. 13 foul.
36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Highland. Counted from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Nunn, the pass to Bryant.
Oh! Whoa!
And he hammers in the reverse slam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
Here's Highland. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Ball violation.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
Such great timing, defensive awareness, too. When you have to face a defender that can reject you like this, it certainly can change your approach.
And the Lakers with possession here. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, up 19. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, Lakers look pretty much in control here.
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Porter Jr. and Gordon at the 3 and the 4. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope out there with Ish Smith. And it's Jokic in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Back to Jokic. For 3, Smith. They get it again.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Bryant, the pass to Nunn. Smith against Bryant. Over Smith. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Bryant's got 20.
When he catches the hot hand, good luck trying to slow him down. Plays so under control, can spot up, drive, create for himself a matchup nightmare.
Smith against Nunn. Steps back and fires. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
So many incredible players, Clark. What elite talent really takes your breath away? Is it passing or shooting, handles, or maybe those high-flying dunkers?
Yeah, for me, I think it's seeing the game, and that goes back to passing. Being able to see a player so ahead, that really excites me because not many players can do that. Scoring, you got a bunch of guys that can do that. Athleticism is actually 13 to a dozen in today's NBA. So I like the vision and passing as the skill that most excites me.
Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. Smith against Nunn from about 19. The shot comes out. And the Lakers going the other way now. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Bryant outside. And he drains another one. He's now 10 of 11 from the field.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Pass to Porter. Jokic with it. Smith outside. And here's Porter outside. And Bryant pulls it down.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Pass to Gordon. Now here's Porter. Smith outside. The 3. Kobe grabs the miss. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Drops in the layup for 2. Bryant's got 26 points.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Back to Caldwell-Pope. Tries to snap the cold streak. Can't capitalize inside. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Bryant. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Bryant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter. Timeout called, the Nuggets.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Yeah, you know, let's look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Jamal Murray is checked in for the Nuggets.
Jamal Murray.
For Denver, they've gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. On the wing, Caldwell-Pope. 6 on the shot clock. 16 feet out. And another miss by Denver.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going. Oh, are you
kidding me? Wow!
Man. Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
I love it. Making their own luck. You don't want to let off the gas with the lead. Continue to make things happen. You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Nikola Jokic again has won the league MVP, but he's not one to beat his own chest. He said, quote, "I never think about it. I didn't come here to be the MVP of the league. I always think that somebody's better than me, and I want to compete to beat them. Just by that mentality alone, I'm the underdog every time." Bryant?
Well, it's working for him, Allie. Thanks. Bryant outside. Pass to James. Back to Bryant. Shoots from 12. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And there is a whistle. That'll go on Thomas Bryant.
That's his second.
That's foul number 2 for him. Reeves is checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for none.
You know, one measure of Nikola Jokic's growth as a player is his triple-double tally. I mean, he's already among the NBA career leaders in that category.
They grab their own miss. Outside for Porter. He buries it from 3.
Porter Jr. has a unique combination of size and skill, and as a result, able to beat defenders in the catch-and-shoot game.
Here's Bryant. Kicks it out to Westbrook. On the wing, Bryant. Defended by Gordon. Bryant against Gordon. Fades away. That one falls.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got 34. Well, among active players, only LeBron and Westbrook are ahead of Jokic in triple-doubles, Clark.
And B.A. with a lot of runway left in front of him. I mean, the Joker figures to keep climbing up that list. I don't know if he'll catch Russ or the Big O at the top, but he's going to be in the neighborhood.
Murray passes to Gordon, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
That's his third.
It's going to be on Thomas. And so it's Los Angeles in total control, up by 20.
Your Nuggets, 37. The Lakers, 66.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes... He's checked in for the Lakers. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Jokic in the post. Davis on him. Fires the 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Bryant's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
On the court for the Lakers, we've got LeBron James. Russell Westbrook out there with Kobe Bryant. Then there's Davis, and it's Bryant in it, power forward. Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets with another miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
Bryant in the high post. He's got 34. Westbrook outside. 6 to shoot. Davis, the pass to Bryant. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feed.
3 points.
Davis has got 4 assists now tonight.
In the gym range, the moment he crosses half court, you better find him because he can hurt you from there.
Back to Murray. Pass to Porter. Lots of room. And he gets the jumper to drop. Porter's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Porter is all in on the offensive end. Never missing a chance to give his team a boost.
Bryant in the high post. 37 points for him. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. Outside for Porter. The 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Bryant's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Pass to Murray. Outside Porter. And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Jones, he's checked in for the Lakers. Bryant in the high post. Goes up from the top of the key. The Lakers with another miss. Denver has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
And the shot goes down.
Boy, we know the mid-range game is a big part of Kobe's arsenal. So smart and crafty at finding those openings to capitalize from there.
Outside Murray. Back to Caldwell Pope. From downtown. Rebounded by the Lakers.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Davis.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
So much NBA talent like Jamal Murray out of Canada, specifically the province of Ontario.
Yeah, very true. And I think that's because guys like Murray, born in the late 90s, they grew up with the NBA in Toronto. And Jamal and others have been inspired by the Raptors.
The free throw drops from Murray.
Jamal Murray suffered a terrible knee injury back in April of 2021, tearing his ACL late during that season and missing over a year of basketball as a result.
Walker, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Nunn comes in for Westbrook. And so he makes both from the line. Clark, for a guy like Murray, ACL injuries used to be a potential career ender. Not anymore, though.
You're exactly right, B.A. I mean, with the advances in modern medicine and rehabbing from injuries, the way these guys strength train, it really is remarkable that they're able to come back and in many cases be better than they were before after what used to be a career-ending injury, and that's thanks to doctors and physical therapists. The modern medicine change has changed the NBA, elongating careers for sure.
And he lobs it up top. And Davis slams it home.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Denver has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Murray. Now here's Green. Check by Davis. Davis against Green. Outside, Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his third
Well,
personal
when we
foul.
talk home court advantage,
Team
do
is in the
you think the
penalty.
Nuggets have the best in the NBA?
I think so, BA, and it has to do with geography. Denver
Taking 2
is at
shots.
altitude, and that's hard on your body, trust me, I know. And they're isolated from the rest of the league, so it always is a long trip out there as well.
Smith, he's checked in for Murray.
Perhaps the biggest surprise in the league last year, the Lakers missing the playoffs. Before the season, lots of people had them winning it all.
And he gets that one.
Kobe Bryant.
Bryant's got 43 points.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Outside, Green. Pass to Smith. Tipped away. None with it. Green picks him up. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Brown passes to Green. No good on the three. Los Angeles has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Bryant against Smith. The turnaround jumper. Bryant, no good. The Nuggets shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Highland. Walker covering. Pass to Green. And here's Brown for three. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Bryant against Brown. Fades back.
2 minutes remaining in the
Rebounded by Green.
2 minutes.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it
Lakers
simple and
foul.
taken the easy shot.
Anthony
And the
Davis.
foul on Anthony Davis.
That's his second personal
So that'll
foul.
be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus.
Substitution on the court.
Murray and Caldwell Pope are the backcourt pairing. Gordon is the... Oh, big finish! Man!
Assist from.
Well, I don't know what the
Kendrick Nunn.
adjective should be. Incredible, amazing, fantastic. I mean, we watch Kobe night in and night out make plays like that, and the spectacular for him is routine.
Pass to Murray. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by
Los
Murray.
Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
Los Angeles has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Toscano. Bryant outside. And the NBA enjoying the highest attendance numbers in the history of the league. Clark, compare the fan experience now to where it was in the 80s when you played.
BA, I don't know if there is any comparison. I mean, when you factor in the popularity of the league now with the various social media platforms that exist, the star magnitude power of the game's biggest stars worldwide, I just think it's a different time. More teams, more exposure, more platforms for exposure, and a real understanding of how to market the NBA globally. So fans have a way of engaging that didn't exist in the early 80s.
Good work defensively by Gordon. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. To the middle. Here's Reed. Excellent D there from Bryant.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Shoots from 14. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. The Nuggets have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Throws it up high. Very pretty alley-oop.
That's how you pass the pumpkin. I mean, Smith really keeps his head on the swivel to get that ball over to his open teammates.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He's been a force of nature, and that drive, just another of his great plays this game.
Now here's Bryant. He's guarded closely. Good. He hits again. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Pass to Reed. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Launches a three, and another three for Denver.
You know, big guys like Jordan who can facilitate are really valuable. Spots the open man and gets it right to him.
Bryant in the high post. The fadeaway. That one a little long. Denver has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Shoots it from the high post. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, you played on the Suns team whose training staff was renowned. Is that still a differentiator between teams, or has everybody caught up and on the same level now?
You know, B.A., I think everyone's caught up. You know, 15 years ago, the Suns training staff was ahead of their time. But now teams are all much more sophisticated. They understand injury prevention, rest, recovery, really aiding the players, and I think adding years for players on the back end of their careers.
Buries it from 3.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bryant, left side. No good off the glass. And here's Denver. This run now up to 13-2. Pass to Reed. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
B.A., first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Kendrick Nunn.
And for the Lakers, Clark, the last decade, they haven't been as impressive.
Well, you know, B.A., there's a reason for that. They've missed more playoff games in the last decade than the franchise's entire existence, and a lot of it has been due to injuries. There's no lack of talent. LeBron took on the challenge, bringing the championship in the 19 and 20 season, but last year did not turn out as they were expecting, and a big part of it was injuries and really trying to adjust to new personnel.
Gordon, left side. Gordon with the big finish.
And it really took a while, but they've started to find their form. And this run's making the deficit look a little bit more respectable.
Clearly going to take a lot of work, no doubt about that, but it's not impossible. You need plays at both ends of the floor, and you got to have a bunch of them.
Bryant. Second chance effort. He gets it in there. Bryant's got 55.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Back to Smith. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, B.A., you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was